What is going on, guys and gals? Fitzy here. Just getting to the woods. It's just after 9. And today we're doing something special. We're hunting with a special rig. We've got the MT1000 thermal scope on top right here. It's by One Leaf. And we've got that on top of the Smith & Wesson M&P15-22. This isn't normally a hunting rifle. I bought this years ago for a little nostalgia because I used to carry one of these things for many years, different variants of it, M16A2, M4, all that good stuff. So I bought this years ago just as a little plinker and for nostalgia. But recently, One Leaf reached out to me, full disclaimer, and asked me if I would go ahead and do a review on the scope. So before I do the review, which will be coming up in the near future, I wanted to take it out, do some shooting with it, do some hunting with it. So I decided to mount it on this. We're going to squirrel hunt with it today. And I'm probably going to take this rig out for some predators, some fox and coyote, close range type predator hunting at nighttime. So yeah, man, that's our rig for today. I also have on top the Runcam Scope Cam 2 4K, just as backup footage for the thermal, or as additional footage, I guess. So yeah, man, cool little kit. This is not a hunting rifle, like I said. It's not super accurate. I did sight it in, but hopefully we're not going to have too many misses. It's not the most accurate rifle in the world, at least for squirrel hunting. So, but yeah, we're gonna take this out, hunt with it. I will do a review on it. I have played with it in the backyard, you know, plinking with an air rifle. I have obviously sighted it into this rifle. I have just used it just to look at stuff. It's a phenomenal thermal scope. I don't have a lot of experience with thermal scopes, but this is a phenomenal thermal scope, especially for the price point. Yeah, let's get to it, see what happens. So we've got a little bit of a walk till we get to the prime squirrel hunting habitat that I'm looking for. Probably about a quarter of a mile to a half a mile walk, something like that. It starts off pretty open and then it gets into some thick stuff, and then it opens back up into some nice hard massed woods. So a little bit of a walk, like I said. We'll be there soon. Late start today, I slept in. But we'll be hunting here in another half hour or so. Got a beautiful, gorgeous day today, man. It's probably low 40s right now. Supposed to get into the low 50s for a high. So just a gorgeous day, hardly any wind. Ah, beautiful day to be in the woods, man. Beautiful day. Squirrels should be moving. Still got a little bit of a ways to get to our spot, but we'll be there shortly. All right, we made it to our spot, or area, I should say, where the woods open up and there's some good mass trees. So I think we're gonna get in here and just set up somewhere and just overwatch the area. We're gonna go ahead and set up right here against this tree and just overwatch it. Hopefully one will come out and play. Okay, we dropped him. That was a long watch. Long watch before I could get a clear shot. I think it was kind of a bad shot. He's laying there though, he's dead. Yeah, it was kind of a bad shot. A little bit behind him. But it's probably a good 30, 35 yard shot. But what's nice about this thermal, man, is after you shoot them, you can watch them. Because those are squirrel hunt, man. You know, sometimes you'll shoot them and it'll be a good hit, but they'll flop and flip and jump around, you know, just from nerves or whatever. Even on headshots, chest shots. And they might end up like, I don't know, 10, 15, 20 feet away from where you shot them. With this thermal, man, as long as nothing's blocking it, you can kind of track them bouncing around. And then, unless of course they get behind something, but yeah. So we'll give it a couple seconds and then we'll go recover this guy. Real quick though, I just wanted to talk about my kit again. Like I said before, this is the MT1000LRF. It's not a hunting rifle. Let me turn off that thing from recording. It's you know, it's a plinker. I bought it for plinking, you know, just for nostalgia reasons. Because I carried one, you know, for many years, something similar. Carried a lot of different weapon systems, but you know, this was a primary, the M16A2, the M4, whatnot, over, you know, 20 plus years. So, but yeah, not a hunting rifle, but I did sight it in with this scope, and it was shooting okay groups. So I'm a little worried that I'm gonna have some misses if we get shots, but that was a shot that was kind of behind the chest. I want to say right at the edge of the chest. I was just trying to go for center mass just in case the round did stray, but looks like she hit where I was aiming. So, you know, maybe we'll try to get a headshot on the next one if we get another opportunity. And this thermal, man, again, I do have some experience, not a ton, but a little bit of experience with thermals. For the price point, man, this is running at like 60 hertz for the frame rate, for the reframe rate, whatever they call it with thermal technology. There's no lag at all, man. And you'll see in the video, there's no lag. Some thermals, man, you know, they'll be on a spot, then they have to refresh, and there'll be that lag. This thing has absolutely no lag at all. You know, you'll pay for no lag, but you'll pay for it. You know, $3,000 or up. This thing for $1,400, man. Just a phenomenal thermal. So if you're in the market for a thermal, man, okay, our guy's still laying there. You can see his, it's like his front paw. We're gonna go ahead and recover this guy now. Waited a few minutes. Thought I saw another squirrel down there. It might have been a chipmunk, but it looked like a squirrel. But we lost him since. Probably pack it up and maybe hit another spot within this area here. Set up at another location. This is a good spot though, man. It's got a nice vantage point, so I don't know. We might come back here. I don't know how long we're gonna hunt today. Yeah, let's go get this guy. There he is, I see him. right. Sweet. Looks like we shot him in the shoulder / chest. There's a little guy, man. Yep. Right in the shoulder. Kind of came out his neck. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, shoulder out the neck. Pretty brutal. Alright, man. Gotta go back, get the pack and stuff, but I think we're gonna go hit another spot. This is an area that I explored and reconned last year for the first time. I actually did a video on how to identify squirrel habitat, and this is one of the spots that I was checking out. And it was kind of late in this, not late in the season, it was like end of November. It was a nasty windy day, and yeah, we found some nice cavity trees, some nice den trees, some drays, a lot of nuts. So, and I probably already heard 2 or 3 squirrels, seen 1 or 2, so it's definitely a productive area. It's a small little area, but it should produce. Hopefully we can get 1 more. All right. Yep. There's a little chipmunk. I don't know, maybe 15 yards, 10, 15 yards away. Sitting there. Oh, he's still sitting there. Oh, there he goes. And this thermal's pretty cool. It's just after 11, like 11:01, 11:02. We're just taking a little rest break. Been walking around for a little bit, man. Not really in a great area. It's open woods, but not a lot of hard mass trees. So we're going to go back down the hill. We're kind of at the top of this hill. But I just wanted to say some more about this scope. There's a discount code down below. I don't care if you use it or not. I get offers all the time from YouTube, or to do YouTube videos, do review videos from all these various companies. And a lot of times I turn them down just because I either have no interest in the thing that they're offering, or it's a piece of crap. So I think this is the third thing that I've accepted, item that I've accepted. And the very first one, it was crappy, so I sent it back. All from One Leaf. One Leaf sent me a digital scope last year, 1.5 years ago. Decent scope. I did a review on it. I kept it. And this is the third scope they've sent me. And this one I really, really do like, man. I'm not trying to sell it, but I'm telling you, it's a good scope, especially for the features you get for the price point. DNT, and I love DNT optics, man. I own, out of my own pocket, own a number of DNT digital scopes. I love them. And they have a thermal, which is nice because it's a daytime and a thermal. The only thing about this is there's no daytime scope with it. It's just thermal only. But they have a daytime thermal scope. They have like 3 different levels. Their entry level is like $1,400, about the same price as this, $1,400, $1,500. And it doesn't have the same processor speed, you know what I mean? I think you get lag with it. I haven't personally used it or owned it, but this compares to their 3000 plus model in terms of features and specifications. So, but one thing I wanted to show you real quick through the scope, and all these digital scopes, they come with ballistic calculators, a lot of them as an option, and range finders. This does have a ballistic calculator rangefinder on top. I don't necessarily use the ballistic calculator. The ballistic calculator, you can input data on your round, the how fast it shoots, feet per second, its ballistic coefficient, the grain weight of the actual bullet. You can plug that all in here, and then for that profile, there's multiple profiles you can use for multiple rounds, but say for the 22, I can input that data, and then I can use the calculator to basically tell me where I need to hold over or hold under based on the range. I don't use that, it's too messy, man. But and I don't normally use the rangefinder, but it does have a rangefinder built in. Most of the time I have it turned off, but just a quick little tap on top, and you can range different subjects quickly. And if you want to get rid of it, just turn it off. How accurate is it? I don't know, but we just turned it on. That tree is 33 point, well, there's some little tree getting in the way, 33.9, 34 yards. This tree right here in front of me is 15.7. This itty bitty little tree is 7 yards. So quick little thing, and if it's too messy, quick and get rid of it. So yeah, it's pretty neat, you know what I mean? Like I said, I don't use it most of the time. I just kind of guesstimate range. But you know, if you needed to know the range or a rough estimate of the range, that's a quick little feature. And again, you could set it up to use the ballistic calculator. So that tree, if we had a squirrel up on that tree, quick 27 yards. Boom. So yeah, I just wanted to cover that real quick. We're gonna go ahead and continue walking. We're gonna, like I said, go back down the hill here where there's more mass trees, set up in a spot and try to wait another one out. I'd like to get at least one more. I'm a happy camper with 2 or 3. 4 is my limit. All right. Sometimes I think when you just diddy bop through the woods, all careless and loud, you bump more squirrels than you do when you're trying to be all sneaky. So we're just kind of diddy bopping right now until we get to this one area where I'm going to set up. I love some of the random stuff you find on state land, some of the garbage or leftover stuff. This looks like an old can of turpentine. I don't know what it is, how old it is. All right, folks, it's about noon. I'm going to go ahead and call it. We got the one squirrel, man. Not bad. Want to get a couple. We saw a bunch, but it was just hard getting shots off. Trying to get the cameras turned on, as always, and getting the shot before I lost them. But yeah, man, got one with a thermal scope. Really cool to use, man. It's going to be, I think, really beneficial, maybe late season when all the leaves are off the trees and the squirrels are far out, spotting them up in the treetops. I think I might, I'm going to hunt with this a couple times more, this setup, maybe one more for a squirrel hunt and then some predator hunts. And then I'm going to switch it over to my 17 HMR, I think. I think that's going to be the plan. So yeah, man, beautiful morning in the woods. Got a squirrel, no complaints. But as always, take care. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Let's go home, boys. Let's go home.